And now, from 12 Sports, this is the Binghamton University Bearcats Opening Day Special.
Good afternoon and welcome in. I am Zach Grady, and this is a special presentation of WBNG 12 Sports coming to you live from the Bearcats Baseball Complex as we are here for opening day of the 2024 Binghamton University men's baseball home season. Now, over the next half hour, we are going to take a look back at how we got here in the 2024 season, taking trips to Tobacco Road and down to Big 12 country for the Bearcats baseball beginning 13-game road streak. As well, we're going to check in with 12 Sports Director Jacob Russo as he lets us know about the men's and women's basketball teams as they look to get a shot at a America East crown. But right behind me, let's check in as we have a score now on the board. Binghamton is up 1-0 on a big blast from the Binghamton Bats. So that's where we are right now. But before we can get to today, we got to take a look back. So right now, we're going to take a look at the 2024 Binghamton season and how we got to today's home opener. The Binghamton men's baseball team started 2024 on the road this season against the Big 12's Houston Cougars. The trip, Binghamton's first to Space City, was highlighted by the team's pitching staff. Led by senior ace Gabe Driscoll's 4 1/3 innings pitched in the season opener, the team struck out 24 Cougar batters over the 3-game set. Binghamton also traveled to Tobacco Road this March. The team took on the #1 ranked in the country Wake Forest Demon Deacons for a Saturday doubleheader. In both games, Binghamton played the top team in the nation to within a run. The Bearcats in the nightcap played Wake to an 8-8 tie before the Deacons walked it off in the 9th. The Bearcats baseball team spent last weekend in Lexington taking on Virginia Military Institute for 3 games. Senior outfielder Mike Gunning continued his hot start to the season against VMI as he went 3 for 4 in the series finale. Gunning is hitting .347 with 6 home runs and 14 RBI this spring. We spoke with head coach Tim Sinicki on Monday about the beginning of the Bearcat season.
You know, there's a lot of excitement. We've got so much season left to go. Certainly no one's like down on themselves or whatever. It's just trying to find, you know, an opportunity now to start playing a little better and then get our act ready for the weekend when we open up America East play.
While the Bearcats come into Tuesday's game with a 4-9 record to start the season, the team is yet to play a conference game as America East play is slated to start up on Friday. The Bearcats will play host to NJIT, the Highlanders, for a 3-game set. Binghamton is atop the standings when it comes to the preseason conference rankings. The team received 5 of 7 first-place votes in the preseason polls for 2024. And as mentioned, the Bearcats did pick up those first-place votes. It's the second straight year that they were the #1 team in the preseason, and the 5th time over the last 8 years. One of the reasons, a brand-new $60 million practice complex and stadium that was donated to the team just 2 years ago. I got a chance to take a look at those facilities and take a tour of what some here in the Northeast call the best place to play baseball. 84,000 square feet. State-of-the-art training equipment, a fan-friendly stadium, and a clubhouse fit for a king. Or maybe a Bearcat.
I mean, this place is our home. You know, you can come in here anytime. There's going to be guys hanging out. We like to be around each other, so it's a great outlet for us.
The Binghamton Baseball Complex opened during the 2020 season. Since then, the $60 million facilities have helped pace the Bearcats to atop the America East Conference.
It truly is an advantage, and we take full advantage of it, and the team really works hard all together while we're in here, and hopefully it leads us to success.
The facilities are allowing us to do things we've never been able to do before, and hopefully, you know, when it's time to play ball, that'll pay off and show exactly what we can do, you know, inside and how it translates outside.
The funding for the facilities, an anonymous gift to the university from an alumnus. The donation, head coach Tim Sinicki says, has put the Bearcats on the radar for recruits that they once might not have been able to attract.
Get some guys on the phone and on visits that maybe we wouldn't have gotten in the past, and you know, we're a little bit more of a name now, I think, in this part of the country because of our success and because of these facilities.
While they may have one of the nicest homes in all of baseball, the Bearcats tell us they don't let being comfortable get in the way of being committed.
Super fortunate to have this, but it doesn't change the identity of our team. We have a motto that we're a gritty team, so while we do have super nice things, we stay committed to who we are.
Along with the high praise from the team, the school's president, Harvey Sanger, says these facilities help put Binghamton in the upper echelon of D1 schools and take a swing at the rest of the America East. Joining us now, one of the individuals to help in the construction, well, not the construction, but the completion here of these $60 million facilities, Senior Assistant Athletic Director Dennis Kalina. Sir, thank you for joining us. I appreciate it. It's a beautiful day for baseball. And as we get started, absolutely, we were talking about the facilities. How does this practice complex and stadium help just distinguish Binghamton and make it so unique compared to the rest of the American East and all of Division I?
Well, when you look at what a prospective student athlete is looking forward to, they're looking for a high-quality education, which we have at Binghamton, but then they're looking at where they're going to be practicing and playing every day. And a facility like this, a clubhouse that has all the amenities for our baseball student athletes, really differentiates them from not only our peers in the America East, but also our peers in the Northeast. And I've been to other places throughout the country, and this really rivals some of even the Big Ten and the Big 12 facilities that are out there in the country.
So I know we're here, we're celebrating opening day, talking about baseball, but it's not just the baseball athletes that are going to get some of these new state-of-the-art facilities. Right in front of us here, they're doing some construction on the new indoor practice facility. What's the status of that? What can you tell people about when that's going to be finished up?
So I tell you what, we're excited about this facility. Right now we're on schedule for an opening either in October or November of this year, and that facility is built for our baseball program. It's going to be an indoor infield, so when we go down and play games in the South, the early part of January or February, they'll be ready because they'll already have practice in there. But it's also going to be our softball team's going to be in there practicing, and then it's going to be about the size of a half field of men's college lacrosse. So it's going to be our lacrosse programs and our soccer programs. We'll also have access to that facility during the winter months where it's kind of hard to get out onto the Bearcats Sports Complex when it's 10 or 15 degrees outside. They'll be inside in the field house being able to practice at that time.
So I know we talked a little bit about baseball, softball, lacrosse, all the spring sports. What else, though, maybe a fall sport or a winter sport, what can we look forward to here in the future for Binghamton University athletics?
Well, when it comes to facilities, we've got a lot of projects that are ongoing besides the field house. We're going to be opening up our new softball renovations that we did over the past year. They'll open up here in 2 weeks. There we have a new scoreboard, it's a video board, new lights, expanded seating, a new press box, enhanced opportunities for our broadcast for our ESPN Plus. We have locker room enhancements that are going to be taking place this summer for all of our teams. And then on top of that, we're going to be looking forward to a project in 2025 where in the event center we're going to be redoing the bleachers, having a new bleacher system put in, as well as a new flooring in there for our track programs and also for our basketball programs with the maple floor.
Thank you. I appreciate you so much for your time, sir. That is Deputy Athletic Director Dennis Kalina, and we have so much more for you here from opening day at Binghamton. Real quick, as we had mentioned, it is 1-0 here in the top of the third, and we will be right back as the men's and women's basketball teams. We're going to check in with them on their run in this postseason and a chance to cut down the nets in the America East.
When it comes to remodeling your bath, there's fact and there's fiction. Fiction. Some bath remodels just cover up water damage. Fact. Bath Fitter inspects and cleans your current bath, and we make any necessary repairs before installing our product for a watertight fit. Bath Fitter's been around for 40 years. Our showers and tub solutions are built to last, with a lifetime warranty to fit your expectations. Bath Fitter. It just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
Louisa May Alcott's beloved classic, now brought to vivid musical life.
So glad we were invited.
Little Women, the musical.
Forum Theater, March 19th and 20th. Visit BroadwayandBinghamton.com for tickets.
At WBNG.com, you can find the latest news, weather, and sports in your area. You'll also find local events, around the tiers, and much more. Got a question? Click on the Contact Us tab. Visit WBNG.com.
Well, whilst you see me on air for CBS Sports Soccer, you should know that there are dozens of women behind the scenes who are vital contributors to our success. They're working in production, programming, marketing, music, digital, PR, sales, HR, operations, and so many more. Every girl should know every option and every possibility. If you can see her, you can be her.
day, I needed help around the home. A friend of mine told me to call Freedom Care, and they'll pay my granddaughter to take care of me.
Funded by Medicaid, Freedom Care allows people to choose who provides their care, and the caregiver gets paid instantly after their shift.
Life is sweeter with her around.
Nana gave me so much joy as a child. Now it's my turn to return the love.
Call now to find out benefits and pay and how fast you can get started.
WBNG is now hiring full-time and part-time positions in all departments. Work behind the scenes at the Southern Tier's #1 TV station. Collaborate with clients to help them grow their businesses. Or join our news team to tell meaningful stories. Go to gray.tv/careers now to apply.
Want to keep up with your favorite news team whenever and wherever? Then conveniently catch us on all of the top streaming apps. You can find us on Apple TV, Roku, Amazon Fire, Paramount, and Android TV. Never miss a story or forecast again when you stream WBNG at your fingertips or in your living room.
Watch me weeknights at 10 and 11 on 12 News.
This is the Binghamton University Bearcats Opening Day Special.
Welcome back in once again to the 12 Sports Opening Day Special for Binghamton Baseball here at the Bearcats Sports Complex. We're here in Vestal right now. It is sunny. It is beautiful. It is a perfect day for baseball. But let's check in with Chief Meteorologist Howard Mangus with how it looks over in Johnson City.
Well, things are looking pretty good here. We have, as Zach has been saying there, it's a beautiful day for baseball. High pressure in control right now and not much going on outside. Let's take a look at the national picture. We've got high pressure in control. There is a little bit of a weak low pressure in the central and northern Great Lakes. It's featured essentially right just to the west of Lake Michigan. A weak low's moving east, and it's pushing a little bit of cloud cover into the eastern Great Lakes. And this is a visible satellite, and you can see how very thin the cloud cover is. It's inconsequential, but yeah, a beautiful afternoon and evening on the way here. Pleasant. I mean, it's more like mid-spring than late winter. Warming up again tomorrow. We're going to stay there. Tough temperature call on Thursday, and then again we're looking at rain likely later in the week. There's a look at that temperature call on Thursday. Again, notice how this particular guidance package is putting low to mid 50s north, low to mid 60s south. So if that front sets up right across our area, we might see that happen. Temperatures 50s right now as we come in a little closer. We've got 54 in Plymouth, 53 in Berkshire, 59 in Vestal, and 58 in Owego. Future track here this evening. Again, if you have any plans whatsoever, you're heading out to BU, no issues. It's just a beautiful afternoon. Tomorrow morning, maybe a few high clouds. Even tomorrow afternoon, there is a very small chance of perhaps a late, maybe an evening sprinkle or shower. South Catskills, extreme southern tier, northern tier of Pennsylvania. Very small chance, only about a 10% chance. As we look ahead, temperatures by 10 o'clock, we're going to be in the 30s to mid 40s, a range there from north to south. Waking up tomorrow morning in the 30s, chilly start. Midday, we're warming up quickly, mid to upper 50s, close to 60 degrees for some at lunchtime. Those highs tomorrow will be in the upper 50s to low 60s, and then we're going to continue tomorrow evening, dropping back into Thursday morning in the upper 30s. Look at that 7-day forecast again. Next couple of days, very spring-like. We're in the mid to upper 50s, low 60s today, low to mid 60s tomorrow. Thursday, we've got that chance of some showers coming into the play, and then Friday as well, some showers around. But the weekend, a little bit cooler, still above average. I think we might see a few showers on Sunday. I'll have a brand new look at your 7-day forecast coming up on 12 News at 5.
Thank you. Much appreciated, Howard. I know you mentioned late winter, early spring. Right now, it is summertime as we have hot dogs, we have baseball, we have Cracker Jacks, we have everything right now as part of the 12 Sports Special for opening day. And when we come back, 12 Sports Director Jacob Russo will be joining us as he takes a look. It's tourney time, and the Binghamton men's and women's basketball teams are looking to continue their run in postseason play.
We are truly focused on 6 C's. Commitment, concern, and compassion for our clients, our colleagues, and our community. And we always have the foundation of knowing where we come from. When your life turns upside down, you need somebody there to help you through the process. After a catastrophic event, you want to hire us because we'll give you peace of mind. All you have to do is focus on getting better. We'll take care of everything else.
Oh, this one is awesome.
Would you like a helmet with your e-bike?
Before hitting the road, learn how to control and operate your e-bike and follow the rules.
At WBNG.com, you can find the latest news, weather, and sports in your area. You'll also find local events, around the tiers, and much more. Got a question? Click on the Contact Us tab. Visit WBNG.com.
I served in the Army and the New York National Guard. I was very proud to serve my country. It's very hard to make ends meet these days, so it really ticks me off when some big corporations don't pay any taxes at all. And politicians like Mark Molinaro help them get away with it. Molinaro voted for billions in corporate tax giveaways, while working people like me are just trying to get by. Molinaro is looking out for big corporations. He's definitely part of the problem. Molinaro should start looking out for us instead of them.
My name is Rebecca. I struggled with depression for years. I thought I needed cigarettes to cope. But then I started losing my teeth. That was a wake-up call. I was able to quit smoking, and then I started running. Now I feel a lot better about where I'm going. My tip is, when life gives you a wake-up call, answer it.
Call 1-866-NY-QUITS for free help quitting.
I'm Jacob Russo.
And I'm Zach Grady.
12 Sports is the leading source for all the local sports coverage.
That's right, Jacob. And we're keeping that title.
We're practically everywhere. Tell him, Zach. Hey, where did Zach go?
That's right. We are everywhere. We are covering the action all year long. Any season, any game, any time. We have basketball, football, baseball, and every single sport in between.
Watch us here
on 12 Sports.
The 12 Sports Desk, sponsored by Jeff Kai's Auto Sales.
Welcome back in. I'm Zach Grady. This is a special broadcast of 12 Sports as WBNG is here live at opening day for the Binghamton University Bearcats baseball team as they take on St. Bonaventure. Just real quick, we're going to check in on the game. It is 1-0 right now. We are in the bottom of the third. Senior first baseman Andrew Tan with a home run in the bottom of the second inning to give us that 1-0 lead. Now, spring sports are in full swing here on campus, but that doesn't mean the winter sports are over with yet. In fact, the men's and women's Bearcats basketball team are both still in action as they are continuing their postseason run here in 2024. 12 Sports Director Jacob Russo wraps up the basketball season.
The Binghamton Bearcats men's basketball team finished the 2024 regular season with 15 wins, the most the team has had in 15 years. The Bearcats ended the regular season on a 3-game winning streak before dropping its quarterfinal matchup against the University of New Hampshire in the America East quarterfinals. The 2024 Bearcats were led by seniors Armand Harid, Symir Torrance, Tariq Balagan, and junior Taimu Shinnery. While battling through injuries this year, Torrance finished the year with 4th in the nation in assists with 7.2 a game. Shinnery led the team in scoring this season, averaging 14.9 points per game, and he passed the 1,000-point mark for his career in the team's game at home against Maine. 3 Bearcats received all-conference honors for 2024, Harid being named to the all-defensive team, freshman Gavin Walsh making the all-rookie team, and grad student Dan Petcash being named to the all-academic team, along with Harid and Walsh. While the team did not achieve its ultimate goal, the season for Binghamton is far from over. With the team going past the 15-win mark, the Bearcats remain eligible for postseason play, something that head coach Lavelle Sanders says the team is excited for.
Our guys want to play, and I think we've spoken to a lot of our guys in terms of, like, especially the guys that have been here, like Dan, Tavion White, Armand Harid, those guys that put a lot into the program. It's a little reward for them to be able to get a taste of some postseason play.
The Binghamton women's basketball team was also in action in the America East Conference semifinals last night against the Maine Black Bears. Binghamton with a chance to make history to get into their first ever conference championship game, fourth quarter. They're up 45-40. Danae Bowman gets fouled and the shot goes. 3-point play and the Bearcats are up by 8. Back the other way, Maine gets in on the three-pointers. Olivia Rockwood. Money. And the BU lead is back down to 5. Not to be outdone on the other end, Jaden Welts, she knocks down another Bearcat 3, and Binghamton makes it an 8-point game once again. But after that, the Black Bears turned it on. Adriana Smith with the layup in the paint. That pulls Maine to within 3. And on their next possession, Ann Simon, another Black Bears three-pointer. We're tied up at 51 with less than 5 minutes to go. And Adriana Smith kept the points coming in the paint. She finished with 26 on the night. All her field goals were 2-pointers. The late push for Maine was too much for Binghamton tonight. They are eliminated from America East Conference play, 64-58.
I love my team and this group of young ladies that have just worked so hard and gone through so much, and I can't speak higher of any one of them. They're just incredible young ladies in the classroom, out of the classroom, on the court, and what they do for us.
Thank you, Jacob. And we will check back in with him in just a few moments, as in about 10 minutes, the women's lacrosse team, less than 100 yards away from where we are, will be facing off against Cornell and the Big Red in the last non-conference matchup for Binghamton. But we are going to take one last break before we wrap things up here at the Binghamton Complex. And we are up 1-0, top of the fourth, Binghamton over St. Bonnie's.
Portions of the previous program contain sponsored content that does not necessarily reflect the views of WBNG.
A rainstorm moving in from the north. Be on the lookout.
The system is bringing heavy rain and thunderstorms into the area.
It looks like we might be seeing more of those showers and thunderstorms heading into the afternoon.
A system is bringing thunderstorms and heavy winds to the area.
We'll be getting some rain and lightning this evening.
Making sure you know everything about the rainy week ahead.
The cornerstone of Investigate TV is investigative journalism. We want to get answers. We want to teach you something.
We always try to give viewers a takeaway, something they can learn from a story.
What is the solution here? Every story we air, we strive to be able to show that.
There are things that affect our homes, that affect our families, that affect our health, that we are learning every day from these stories.
Do you think people are dying?
Should this be better regulated? Should I be concerned? Do you recall when you became aware of that law?
The beauty of this show is that we have a team of reporters all across the country.
From very diverse backgrounds.
The public has a right to know. How big of a problem is that?
Should they be revoking these certifications?
I think viewers are looking for something different, something fresh, something that feels helpful to them.
And it allows us to tell the best of the best stories and show them to you every day.
Want to keep up with your favorite news team whenever and wherever? Then conveniently catch us on all of the top streaming apps. You can find us on Apple TV, Roku, Amazon Fire, Paramount, and Android TV. Never miss a story or forecast again when you stream WBNG at your fingertips or in your living room.
WBNG is now hiring full-time and part-time positions in all departments. Work behind the scenes at the Southern Tier's #1 TV station. Collaborate with clients to help them grow their businesses. Or join our news team to tell meaningful stories. Go to gray.tv/careers now to apply.
Celebrating Women's History Month. This is the Binghamton University Bearcats Opening Day Special.
Welcome back and welcome in one last time to our special coverage of opening day here at the Bearcats baseball facilities as Binghamton is taking on St. Bonnies in the home opener of the 2024 season. Now, as we had said, baseball not the only thing going on campus right now. In fact, we are just minutes away from the women's lacrosse team taking on Cornell in a matchup of non-conference action, but New York rivalries. Let's head right on over to the Binghamton Event Center and 12 Sports Director Jacob Russo.
Yeah, thanks, Zach. I'm here at the Binghamton Athletic Complex. It's a short drive away from the baseball field where the Binghamton women's lacrosse team is playing their last non-conference game of the season, taking on the Cornell Big Red. The Binghamton Bearcats come into this game on a two-game losing streak. They've lost to Coastal Carolina and Niagara, looking to bounce back against their rivals from up north in Ithaca. We spoke to head coach Stephanie Allen about this game, and she said the team needs to work on the little things. Those little things are what is hurting them in these games, and if they could really iron those out, they could win this game and keep that going as conference play begins this weekend. She also said one thing the Bearcats are really good at is draw controls. They just need to take more advantage of those draw controls and actually score some more goals. They were held to just 5 against Niagara last week, so we'll see if they can score some more today against Cornell. It's going to be a fun one. First draw is going to be in just a couple of minutes. We're going to have a recap at 6 and highlights at 10 and 11. But for now, Zach, I'm going to kick it right back to you at the baseball complex.
Thank y'all once again for joining us, and thank you, Jacob, for that insight with Coach Allen as they get ready to take on Cornell. Before we get out of here, one more time, we're going to let you know what's going on here as it is 1-1. St. Bonaventure got a run here in the top of the 4th, but senior Andrew Tan, a run for Binghamton in the bottom of the 2nd with a solo shot. We will have all of the highlights from both Binghamton baseball and Binghamton women's lacrosse at 5, 6, 10, and 11 here on WBNG and the CW with 12 Sports Director Jacob Russo and myself. But until then, let's give you a little bit of daytime baseball to help make your Tuesday bright. And thank you once again for joining us on 12 Sports.